Pilgrims of Hope on the road to reconciliation and peace. This was the theme that guided over 150 major superiors and delegates of masculine and feminine religious congregations all over Cameroon for the 45th Annual General Assembly of Major Superiors at the headquarters of the National Episcopal Conference of Cameroon from the 6th to the 8th of March 2024. The encounter, which was piloted by the President of the Assembly, Reverend Father Ferdinand Owono Ndi, Provincial Superior of the Oblates of Mary Immaculate, and under the watchful eyes of the Archbishop of Garoua, His Grace Faustin Ambassa Njodo, and Philippe Alain Barga, Bishop of Ebolova, in their capacities as President and Vice President, respectively, of the National Episcopal Commission for Consecrated Life, turned to be a favorable time of communion and reflection in a period when the Universal Church is gearing towards synodality. In this light, the 2024 General Assembly was a way of preparing the hearts of consecrated men and women for the Jubilee celebration of the Church in the Year of Grace 2025, as well as the Jubilee of Consecrated Life. To highlight these major events, the Secretary General of the Conference of Major Superiors, Father Roland Mintza, Provincial Superior of the Salesians of Don Bosco, in his address invited the participants to prepare resolutely for the celebration of the Jubilee of Consecrated Life in February and of the Church in October 2025 under the theme Pilgrims of Hope. The above-mentioned prelates used this gathering as a forum to exercise the munus docendi. While addressing the major superiors, His Grace Faustin Ambassa Njodo of Garoua invited every consecrated person to rediscover faith as the foundation and sustainer of hope in a world that needs new points of reference and true witnesses of living and dynamic hope. In a similar way, drawing from the rich experience he had during the Synod on Synodality in Rome, Bishop Alain Philippe Barga of Ebolova energetically pointed out that the way to achieve the goals of this synodality pilgrimage is through prayer, listening, and sharing. He encouraged the religious to share through their charismatic presence in the Church and the whole world. Before the closing Mass presided over by His Grace José Avelino Betancourt, Apostolic Nuncio to Cameroon and Equatorial Guinea, all the participants unanimously adopted a final communique which stipulates 11 resolutions to guide their action throughout the year. The seat of these resolutions reaffirms the readiness of religious in Cameroon to collaborate with the local church in all aspects, especially in matters that concern formation. Speaking to reporters at the end of the session, the Apostolic Nuncio in Cameroon encouraged religious men and women in the country to seek synodality and live in communion in their respective communities.
This year of 2024, when we have dedicated to the year of prayer, and in view of the year 2025, which is the Great Jubilee year, I would like to invite everybody to participate fully. I would like to express my gratitude to the religious for their generous, selfless, and very dedicated service throughout this country. In fact, you are the best witnesses of Christ, alive, loving Him with your mind, with your heart, and with all your strength. In serving in hospitals and in schools, serving in jails and prisons, and in so many social outreach. We are truly grateful for the extraordinary service that has come into building the society and making for a better world. I present you the greetings and the prayers and blessings of Pope Francis. I was with him just over a couple of weeks ago, and he has the Cameroon at his heart. And I do hope that together in prayer, in unity and in spirit, we can continue to work and look forward to building always a better world.
The event ended in an atmosphere of communion, conversation, and exchange. It was also an opportunity for the Apostolic Nuncio to receive symbolic gifts from the coordinators of the assembly and the new Bible ecclesia from the Claretian missionaries.